nutty.
Man, welcome to the Double Standard Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host.
Somebody dropped off.
Damn. So we were just talking. This is your host, Ryan. To my left, I got my dog.
Yeah, motherfucker.
And I got the light-skinned assassin over there.
You're damn right.
Don Diva.
Where's my motherfucking pad? Y'all fucked me up today.
And then to my immediate right, we got $40, honeybee. You ever see baby boy when a little gay nigga was like, I was squeezing my little tight ass and this.
Oh, Ryan, you played me. Redo.
Because she starts to go,
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Nigga, you ain't from York Street?
Nah, I'm
Niggas in gas don't even know about that.
Bedford.
They say
I'm not from Bedford.
the
I'll
streets.
off that motherfucker.
The streets said they looking forward to you holding it down. That's what the streets keep saying.
I
They
don't
like
know
at least
holding what down?
hold it down. Fuck the ladies.
I
don't know
to.
why the fuck y'all keep looking for at least
Because
to
I
hold
have
some
to.
shit
Because
down.
like I have to balance this motherfucker out. Because y'all come with all of this toxicity, and I have to be the one.
I be trying to balance it out too.
Toxicity
you know
or realism?
I be trying to balance it out too.
Yeah.
More like realism.
No, it's absolutely like your reality is definitely based off of social media,
22.
and so that is definitely not reality.
It is reality.
Dub.
It is reality. But
Cadillacs on 22s.
Ryan gonna start us off.
Y'all done.
We ain't.
Are y'all done or y'all done?
What's on you, Ryan?
When is Aquarius season over?
It's never over.
It's over.
Never over.
It's over.
When is
No, it's never over.
God takes back
I don't
over at some
know.
point.
I don't concern myself with such
And
mediocre
God has to
things.
intervene at some point.
He doesn't.
Some point in the month.
No, I mean apparently
Some
he
point-
had,
at some
he
point-
had interviewed in the last how many years?
At
of your
some
life?
point, the devil stops working.
No, he doesn't. He works in mysterious ways.
The
The
devil.
devil?
Yeah.
Both of them. Both of
Why
them.
is my mama in here?
Oz Mama.
Been clean, son?
Hey, Oz Mama. Thank
No,
you.
she
What the
did.
fuck?
Yes, she knows.
mean-
she
What?
knows.
Right? So I keep it clean. What the fuck? I mean,
Mama, log off. Get off of here. God damn it. Ain't past your bedtime or something?
Shout out to the mamas in the group.
shout out to the mamas in the group.
Shout out to you. Thank you.
Let's talk about light skin privilege. No. That's bad.
Why you? I feel like you looked at me and then you was like, you know what?
No, you
Let's
know
talk
what?
about your ass right
No,
quick.
really, I meant pretty women privilege, pretty woman
Right,
privilege.
but you looked at me to the light skin.
But I thought when I looked at you and I just looked at her and
Oh,
this light skin
light-skinned ass nigga.
the whole light skin on the side.
Light
like,
skin row.
light skin. I mean, light skin privilege go back to slavery time. That's why y'all was in the house and we was outside. But we're not going down that road right now.
Wait, that's too.
We
too
didn't
far.
do it.
I didn't say you
far.
did. I said the privilege. I didn't say it was your fault. I just said it was the privilege.
So why blame the person that's receiving the privilege if we never?
I never blamed you.
Oh,
I said let's just talk about it. But
You
we're gonna talk
blame
about
me all
freedom
the
of
time.
privilege.
We're off.
You blame me all the time.
I won't blame you. That nigga be so defensive. Like I wasn't blaming you. Like
Not right now.
I don't ever blame you for shit.
My God.
Anyway,
Like why would I blame you for that? Like you can't control that. You should take advantage. I'm not mad at you for taking advantage of it. I'm not mad at pretty women for taking
This
advantage
cork messed up.
It's
so
fine. I need some.
now you
Oh, okay.
of their
Why you ain't
of
make
their
me
pretty
one of
woman
those?
status or
like pretty women get away with shit that not attractive women can't get away with.
No, that's very true. I mean, that's
Like
very
they
true.
pretty women can actually talk
I
to
can't
you.
hear shit. The music in my ear.
Yeah,
Oh,
turn
this
down.
music. Okay, I'm
Pretty
sorry.
women can talk to get away with talking to some people
Yeah.
any kind of way they want to. Like the way you look. I'm not even gonna lie. The way you look will determine the tone of my reaction when you say something to me.
well, you know there's an actual statistic on that. You're people just not pretty women, but people that look good are more likely to succeed in life than those that.
But that's
Are-
evident. You can see that shit.
I mean, it's-
I've never seen an ugly woman who's worked her way up the ranks.
You're stupid.
Oprah.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Yes.
Oprah ugly?
With my
Yeah.
chest.
Back Hoppo?
That's for a movie.
No, she looked like that in real life back
we're
then.
talking
Niggas think
about
Oprah ugly?
as compared to what normal standards of
right.
attractiveness is.
When
She does
was
not fall
coming
in that
up,
category.
Oprah was never ugly.
Oprah was big
Who
as
was you
hell.
looking
Just
at?
big. That don't mean she was ugly.
Nigga,
And no, honestly,
she was not
yeah,
attractive. She was not attractive. She was not
Right.
attractive.
She had.
She may not have been
I
ugly.
never
but she was not
said
attractive.
I would have hollered at her or nothing, but I didn't think she was
Oh,
ugly.
nigga, ain't that the
Right.
motherfucking the benchmark if you a holler at her?
Right.
No,
I think-
I know fine chicks I want to holler at.
You know a dope fiend fine bitch?
I don't even know what
No.
that means.
It's fine woman that I just wouldn't holler at. Like I find you attractive, that don't mean I find your personality attractive.
Okay, but
that goes without saying. That's not the same
beyond-
thing though. That's not the
beyond
same
the-
thing.
the
We're talking about
reason why
just
most people get it
physical,
Physical.
like physical appearance. Your first.
When Oprah was losing all that weight, when she was on the Weight Watchers shit, you want to smash
We
her?
ain't
Okay,
talking
we're
about Oprah
talking
was losing all that weight. We talking about
before she got
Before that.
we talking about
hit that.
Oprah.
Those,
Right.
Okay, so give me the Oprah you're talking about.
Anybody with
And don't say-
early '90s Oprah.
And don't say the fucking
So
makeup.
check it. No, I got this. I got you. Any woman that has a little bit of money that's ugly, that's your fault. Because money. Anybody that has a little bit of money
God
and you
damn,
still ugly, that's
Briscoe.
your fault. Because
Look at JT from City Girls. So you're right, because that motherfucker. ugly without her shit.
look, money can
Oh my
afford
God, we have
Money-
ventured into a dangerous path.
Money can afford you to look a certain way. We've seen this. Money can afford you to look a certain way. So if you still look busted and you got a little bit of change, that is your fucking fault.
So you saying it's Whoopi's fault that she looked the way she do?
Now she can afford her to look the way she
Okay,
is
wait a
now.
minute,
Like,
wait a
back
minute.
then,
No,
back then, Oprah.
A young Whoopi didn't look too bad either now.
No, young Whoopi didn't look bad.
So you think a young Whoopi looked better than young Oprah?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, well, even in the same, even with that, like, if Whoopi decided to not change her image because she doesn't have to, like, she still gets the roles, she still gets the job, she still operates in the capacity in which she wants to, and she doesn't feel like she needs to have that done, or she doesn't want to have that done
Right.
in order to alter herself for the sake of vanity.
But now that's not what we're talking about.
But we are talking about pretty privilege and money. You just said if you ugly and you got money, that's your fault.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about that in the sense of people that have chosen not to follow that path or make themselves look better because they believe in themselves as a person, as an actor, as a business person to be successful, and they have done that. I'm not talking about those that travel that path.
Talk
I'm just
to
talking
me
about
about
just.
the ones you're talking about.
I'm just saying, just in general, if you have money and you are busted, that is your fault because you are not.
Why is it a fault?
Okay, let me rewind it because you're choosing to be that way. Okay, cool. If society is saying that you're not cute, that is your fault.
So
I'm not saying that you don't feel cute yourself and you don't want to follow those standards of society to make yourself look like A, B, and C. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if society says that you aren't attractive,
And I don't do what's necessary to raise my level of attraction to where it's acceptable for society.
I'm not saying that's right, wrong, or indifferent. That's no. I
just said it was
yeah.
my
Oh yeah.
fault.
It's 100% your fault.
It's absolutely inaccurate.
It's 100% your fault.
I just think
Inaccurate.
that
If you felt
you
that
have
way.
money-
If you felt that way.
if you have money,
I guess that's what I'm saying too. If you felt that way.
okay, that makes it better.
Yes, it does.
If I get rich, I don't give a fuck what you broke niggas think about me.
Hey.
So that's just what it comes down to. I don't give a fuck. Like Oprah does not give a fuck what my little ass bank account thinks. I think
of course,
like
but we're not talking about that though.
Right.
what are we talking
We're
about?
talking about the privilege that they have, and like he was saying that I was talking about pretty women privilege.
Right.
Like,
Pretty
I
women.
took the other
All
route.
right. So yeah.
Let's
Okay.
go-
Let's
get
not
back
talk
to it.
about.
Let's get back to it.
Okay.
But hold on now, hold on. But you're saying that if you're not attractive, you're not gonna make it up the ranks. No, I
You
said
can.
Yeah, you said that. I
said
think
it.
initially.
Yeah.
I said it. I said it.
You
I
can.
said it.
I'm just saying statistics shows that
But,
more
okay.
attractive people are more successful.
I don't
Right.
think Jay-Z would be somebody that women would be like, oh my God, he's so fine. But once he became famous, I've seen women say, oh, Jay-Z was fine. Like, you know what I mean? Like it was just, it's just that. Like once you become rich, like you're fine to somebody. Like Oprah's bad as hell to stare at me. Like,
You don't know
that.
that.
I know.
Yes, absolutely.
She-
that
she-
nigga
she
standing with
bad
her
as hell.
butthole right
Wait
now.
a minute. It
Now,
does, okay,
anyways.
her physical may not make her bad as hell. Her money may be, he may be attracted to the money in the sense of, I can get past the looks because there's a dollar sign there. But that doesn't mean he's like, oh, she fine as hell.
But
No, it don't
Jay-Z
make her
pulled
fine.
beyond.
But
Again,
even-
Jay-Z pulled beyond. Jay-Z is not a person that if he was Jay-Z that worked at Amazon warehouse, women would be like, oh my God, that nigga that Sean that worked with me at Amazon, so motherfucking fine, girl. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm not a person that, and the person is saying, I'm not a person that calls people ugly or like,
Nice.
you know what I mean? I don't call women ugly. I don't, because, you know what I mean?
Face.
No, I don't call women ugly. I really don't, because I just don't think people are ugly. Or, you know who ugly bitches is? Ugly bitches is them bitches that get on my nerves.
Right.
They
I
ugly
get
as
what you're
fuck, and they could be like
Bad as hell.
fat ass and big titties and all whatever y'all niggas like. If they got a terrible attitude, them bitches ugly. I hate them hoes.
Man, you can't tell me otherwise either.
And you can't tell me, and I can't, like, having a conversation when I be like, bitch, it's just ugly ass bitch. And that's just what it is. Like, and the crazy part is my mind automatically picks out one thing that makes this broad terrible. And I be like, this terrible ass bitch.
So
So,
regardless if she fine or not. So I think the premise is for women will enhance themselves in order to just get a look from a certain type of man. Because we understand men are physical.
Mm-hmm.
So in order for them to even look their way, they have to be within a certain type of body shape. Yes.
Society shows it that way.
Exactly. In order for them to find themselves attractive, to even get his attention, they can be a shit of a person. But in order for him to look her way, she literally has to get her body altered in a certain type of capacity in order for him to be attracted to her.
You know, no, before I'm gonna cut you off. You know, I think the women that think that are women that don't have
self-esteem.
a personality. Because I think those that have a personality, they know that
They can win with their personality.
with you making me laugh, or you
There's a bunch
making
of-
a funny joke, or you saying a slick line will get me attracted to, at least turn your way.
That's what we do.
But that's
Right, but that's what I'm saying.
Women
That's
don't
what we
But
do.
there's-
But women that have that art, that have that ability, is very attractive to me. It's like it will get me to pay attention. Like, oh, and you're cute. You know what I'm saying? Or
No, and you're cute.
No, that's
Right,
why
and-
I
and-
think
because
I look
because
at
I'm not
it.
paying attention to you. I'm not paying attention to this woman that's
Now that she
here.
got your attention, you actually start.
No, I'm paying attention,
But
like, oh, shit.
you're in a close vicinity of her to be able to even engage. So
Right,
that's
right,
why.
right.
But we're talking about you're not even in a close vicinity. She is walking
For me
down
to look that way.
for me to look that way.
Right,
she is
okay,
walking
gotcha,
down the
gotcha,
street.
gotcha.
You are not going to look at that same chick that's walking down the street like you do with the one with the body.
But
And so, but
got a
one
mean
thing,
ass
one
walk,
thing
I
that
will.
women do is, well, one, I guess not really the double standard, but the thing to address is, women do not do it for themselves. Like
All right,
a
women
lot
don't do it
of
for men.
a lot of men be like, oh, y'all don't do it for us, y'all do it for y'allselves. No, we don't. Like, women get their bodies altered to gain the attention of men.
It's the same
I
thing.
think it's the opposite way around. I think women say we don't do it for y'all, and they actually do it for us. I've never heard a man say y'all don't do that shit for us.
It's the same thing with the lashes. Yeah, well, y'all, it's all body.
I don't give a fuck
it's
about that
all.
shit.
It's the lashes, it's the look, it's the appearance. But y'all just sat in here
Women
on the
swear they
podcast
do it
a
for
few
themselves.
weeks ago and was just like,
Women
oh,
swear they
nah,
do it for
y'all do
themselves.
this shit for y'all. We don't care about that
And look-
shit. We don't care. No, not us men. We don't care.
But guess
about
what?
that
Guess what?
shit.
Wait, wait.
Cap.
Guess what?
Cap.
Guess what?
No.
Guess what though?
I know.
Guess what?
Cap.
Guess what? And then as soon as y'all come home with y'all motherfucking hair different or y'all motherfucking lashes done and we don't say shit, y'all be like, this nigga ain't even fucking noticed that I got my fucking hair done. This motherfucker, he don't compliment me. That's the same shit. We don't.
you.
Y'all do it for y'all. We don't get. Most of the time, we don't
was just
give
agreeing
a
5 seconds
flying
ago.
fuck. Here's the thing.
I do.
We all know some chicks that may not be the standard of beauty, but they cool as fuck. And you be like, man, that's my motherfucking dog. And then you start being like, man, she actually alright.
Damn, I didn't even know she had a fat ass.
Like you know what I'm saying? And then you be like, she alright. But it's literally like the opposite end is like this bra who got the lashes and ass and breasticles and
I'm so funny because I call them those things sometimes.
breasticles, and you know what I'm saying? All that shit, and then she come with the bullshit, and you be like, this ugly motherfucking big head bitch. And you know what I mean? And you sit there and, well, I do. I
Tear
sit
it
there and be
apart.
like, look at this big head, lemon head
Because she do got a
bitch.
big ass head, but
And
it's
she
cute,
always
but
got a
doesn't get
big
on my
lemon
nerves.
head. You know what I'm saying? It always got a big ass lemon head.
And you
that
grew to
come with it.
love that. You grew to know
Because she wasn't
that.
getting
You
on my
grew-
nerves
you
No,
then.
grew-
no,
you
no, no.
grew
She
to
was getting on my nerves.
Right.
So I pick her apart and I don't fuck with her, right? But the cool chick who may not be, you know what I mean, all that, you can find something.
You don't wife her, do you?
Which
Why
one?
not?
The cool chick, the chick that is on your level, the chick that you can hang out
That's
with,
a
the
whole
chick that's
different
cool.
conversation.
Nah,
You gotta just go down the
nah.
rabbit hole.
Oh no, let's talk
Table that
about
one. Table
it.
that one.
Why
Nah,
wouldn't
fuck
you?
that shit. We
Why
not.
No, because that doesn't happen.
Exactly.
It doesn't happen.
Thank you.
It
Be
doesn't
real.
happen.
Be real.
The friend you know why? It's because
Half time you don't even know that she's probably interested. in
no,
you.
at some point you know. I think you don't want to mess up you don't want to mess up what you have. You don't want to mess up the friendship that you currently have with that person by engaging in a relationship and then potentially not having that anymore.
What
That
if,
happens
but what if
more
somebody
often
tell you
than
her
not.
throat fire? Like, and that's just a question. Like, what if one of your homeboys be like, man, I throw her off the chain, nigga?
Huh?
Then does that mean you looking at her in a different light now?
Yeah, she motherfucker.
Because
I got to get that.
Y'all just
But you,
Shallow
y'all cannot take a
But-
conversation and goddamn streamline that bitch.
yeah, but
Y'all-
here's the fucked up part about it though.
Goddamn.
Now that you know that your homie was goddamn banging her throat out, you want it, but you're not gonna date her though.
Nah, you ain't gonna date her.
You wasn't gonna date her from the jump
You
street.
could have, you might have,
Might have what
you
dated
might
her?
have dated her.
Yeah, okay, well, if was a fifth, that's not the case. The case in
I
the
didn't say
running
if, I said you might
the,
have.
the case in the running mills is once a man has established that a chick is cool
Mm-hmm.
in the fact that she's not in the attractive category,
Mhm.
right? She cool, she my homegirl, I can relate to her on so many different levels. She gets me. She understands
Well, if
me.
she's not attractive.
But you're not going to
Well, if she's not attractive, if you don't find her attractive, there's not been a homegirl that's been attractive that I found attractive later. because
Right. You found
she
attractive
was
initially.
attractive from the jump.
Yeah.
I just didn't look at her as someone I wanted to fuck with because it was my homegirl.
Okay.
It's never been a homegirl that ended up being attractive. Like, damn, she attractive, and I didn't get with her. Like, that's not the case. Either she's attractive or she's not, and then you are homeboys, homegirls, or whatever the case may be happens after that. It's
Okay.
never she's
My
all of a
nigga,
sudden attractive.
Niggas don't have ugly homegirls. At least they don't think they
I
do.
got ugly homegirls.
thank you. Like that I mean, of course there
I mean,
are
I have ugly homegirls, pretty homegirls, ugly homeboys, pretty homeboys. I mean, it's everyone knows
everybody
me.
falls
so.
on the spectrum, they fall in and out of it, but at the same time, like men more often have pretty homegirls than not. Like it's somebody that they find attractive. Like I said, if they homeboy be like that throat game off the hook, then they be like, you know what, Vanessa look real different these days.
That's true. But I also don't have no homegirls because I don't got no
Oh, we
friends.
talked about that a
I got
long time ago.
And here we go.
But get back to the whole.
I got a random question.
Okay,
You think what is it, Viola Davis?
Viola Davis.
You think she attractive?
When she don't look like a slave.
They be
Oh,
fucking her up in the movies. Dog.
Yeah, when she
You
don't
know
look
who
like
else
a
they
slave.
fucked up in the
she's
movie?
a
They fucked up.
character.
That's true.
It
But they
is a
fucked
character.
No,
They,
but
you know who else they got? They got
But
old
she
girl
look
from
I look like a
from
slave
Judas and the Black
sometimes.
Messiah. Have you
Yeah.
seen her? Oh,
Which one?
go to her Twitter page.
talking
And I
about
said,
the,
oh my God,
You
who's
talking
this?
about the girlfriend?
Yeah.
Ryan, you
she
just
was in-
did that to me when you came in the house, and I looked sickly because
Oh shit.
She did. She
because
did.
I didn't have on. I literally had on
You know
a
how-
robe with a hood over,
Mhm.
no kind of makeup on, like what
Sweatpants.
sweatpants,
The-
a white
With no
beater.
makeup on. That's what you get.
The robe was, you know how your grandma put it. The robe was like here. It wasn't even like just
And
open.
the
It was
nigga
like
treated me
here.
like I was the Antichrist. Like,
Nigga, I thought you was
away.
sick. Oh, shit. I was
Get
like,
away.
nigga, I'm trying to give him hell. Like, hold on, you sick?
he gave it a
That's
stiff
fucked
arm.
up. That's fucked up.
I thought she was sick for real.
That's fucked
She had a paper towel in her and I thought it was tissue.
That's fucked
She
up.
took it off the table. I thought it was I'm like, this nigga sick?
That's cold.
We do that often too. But I mean, I think so. Viola Davis
Mm-hmm.
and people who can look like when they're in there when
That's
they
makeup job, boy.
So here's the thing.
makeup
I think we look at stars, celebrities in their roles and in their positions. We don't follow them we don't see them in real life. We don't see them how they are in their natural environment.
Yes,
we
we
see
do.
not like
On Instagram?
I mean
at the Golden Globes, at the Oscars.
You see snapshots.
True, but you know what the danger is, though. You know what the danger is that we get into is like we start being like, damn. Nah, I think we start being like, damn. What about? Here's the thing. Unintentionally, nobody has ever questioned chicks like.
Oh, okay. We're listening. Mm-hmm.
I'm trying
like Tracy Ellis Ross, right?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She old as hell. Nobody ever be like, ooh, what about Tracy Ellis Ross? Niggas automatically assume she bad. She got ass, she light skinned, whatever. You start talking about Viola Davis and Oprah. And that's why I think it starts to get into real dangerous territory of colorism. Because it's like, I have never seen anybody question light skinned women. Like, they could be old as hell and nobody still be like, what about that bitch? Was she bad? No, like, Foxy Brown, she bad? What's her name? Pam Grier.
Yeah.
Nobody ever questioned Pam Grier.
I'm trying to think of some light skinned
So think of a light skinned woman right now that you would be like, man, hell no, she not bad. And it's probably fucking none. And the reason is niggas have fucking. We have all been fucked up because we've been programmed to think Oprah is terrible. Like, Viola Davis looks like a fucking slave when she take off her wig and how to get away with murder. Then niggas be like, "Oh, that bitch terrible."
No, this is what I think they make. I think they, like you said, society. I think they make dark-skinned women look way more terrible than they make light-skinned women look.
That's true. That is very true.
Like I'm really trying to think of like a movie or a show that I've seen to where a light-skinned woman looks really
like
bad.
Beloved.
Huh?
Y'all ain't seen that shit with Danny Glover and
Friday. You see Felicia?
Right, like light skinned chicks look terrible.
But Felicia didn't even look that. She looked like a crackhead, but she didn't look that bad.
What the fuck?
She was like a bad crackhead. Stop lying.
Come on.
She looked like a crackhead.
She didn't look like fucking Viola Davis in fucking
the movie with Denzel.
So any movie that she looked like a slave.
How about this?
She had long braids. Her face wasn't really fucked up like that, and she had on like.
Good point, fam.
How about
Stacey Dash?
How about
what about Stacey Dash?
She look.
Where y'all smoking?
Hold on, wait. Stacey Dash.
She not messed up.
In where?
Okay.
Never.
Maybe not.
In what? No,
Like,
wait, no, stop.
In life.
No.
You think she look bad now? Or is it just because she's a Trump supporter? She looks terrible?
She a Trump supporter, so we all pick and choose and we pick
I'm
our part.
confused. I'm confused. What are we talking about? How you go from?
I was reading a comment.
Oh, okay. I said, how you go from Viola Davis to Stacey Dash in comparison to pretty and doesn't look good or bad or
what's
whatever.
our show?
Hold on.
Snowfall. So even that broad was on a 24-hour crack binge,
right?
And then niggas was like, "Oh, you talking about the pretty bitch? She was bad. You talking about the pretty bitch that came?" I'm like, nigga, she had been smoking and she still looked better than Leon's ex. And Leon's ex, mind you, Leon's ex is on crack longer. However, she was dark skinned, so she was fucked up. And then this light skinned bride, it was like, "Oh, you talking about the pretty bitch that was with Wanda?" And it's like, damn, nigga, like, how this light-skinned bitch can't be fucked up? She's been doing crack for 24 hours.
Exactly.
She's been smoking crack, nigga. So it's just Hollywood has fucked us up in the way of like. Even now I'm watching this my shit, my motherfucking show, my new show I just got up on. So y'all don't judge me. Motherfucking Married at First Sight, right? And like everybody's been going through shit. It's like, man, we having a good ass marriage. And then the dark skinned chick on there, she going through hell right now. This nigga that had a fucking baby the first 2 days. They got
You cheated on him?
No. He had a fiance. So it's like, how did the producers even pick this nigga?
He was already in some shit.
He had just broke up with his fiance like 6 weeks ago, and then the bitch pregnant for 6 weeks, and she dark skinned. It's like they be dragging dark skinned women through the fucking mud, nigga.
So when y'all see that as black men, when y'all see that, does it make you feel like this?
Like drag this bitch. They was like,
does it make you feel like this is agenda?
No, it doesn't. It just registered to me just like this fucking podcast. Cause I'm sitting there like we like. Yeah, nigga. And I said it. I said, yeah, Oprah. Because I was thinking about early 90s Oprah. Like, early 90s Oprah had to flip, and that shit wasn't sexy.
Bro, Oprah was never ugly to be done.
Yo, you smacking, but...
Please. When we get done with this podcast, all our phones being used, I'm going to Google some early pictures of Oprah.
I mean, here's the thing is...
Google 90s Oprah. That motherfucker was terrible.
But the double standard here is
light skinned women cannot be terrible in Hollywood, and the representation. So in turn, when we see these light skinned bad bitches, we see bitches on crack bad. We see Trump supporter bitches bad. We see light skinned crazy bitches bad, and then we see the dark skinned women.
Ever been in style?
So what now?
Has a dark skinned chick
No.
ever been in style?
No,
Because and I'm only asking
not
because
in America.
from a place of double
Dark skinned
standards,
men have.
right? So from a place of double standards, there is an ebb and flow in colorism when it comes to black men.
I agree.
You have dark skin seasons, you have light skin seasons.
Remember it was
then
Wesley
you come
Snipes?
back.
Remember it was motherfucking.
But at the same
forth.
time, in the 80s and early 90s, they had some dark skinned women that was playing in roles like she.
Oh,
I guess
yeah.
they were brown.
Brown.
skin.
Brown.
Dark
The
skin.
last-
See, but I'm talking about
The
the
last
dark
light skinned
black.
nigga that was on was Elderbar.
Nah, they motherfucking
Hold on,
Shamar
wait,
Moore
wait,
and
wait,
them.
what'd you just say?
I said the last light skinned nigga that was on was Elderbar.
No.
Nigga, you crazy as fuck.
No.
What is you talking
Oh, I
about?
forgot about Drake.
What was that? Drake? Stephon Curry.
Right.
Stephon, nobody said Steph Curry was.
Is black skinned wife in his house?
What the fuck is you talking about?
I don't know. Like for me, I just feel like there's this ebb and like there's this whole thing
Nigga,
where
Rick Fox.
at some point it's like
about? Yeah, whole
oh
Rolodex.
oh yes, let's clap for light skinned dudes, and then it's like oh no, now dark skinned dudes are in season, but for
We
black
never left.
men it's literally being dark skinned women are not ever in season.
That's
and
true.
From a black
That's true.
but from a black man's point of view, like how does that make you feel to discount or to be
It's,
programmed
you know,
to be discount for those dark skin?
It's ingrained in us so much. I think it's ingrained. I think it's motherfucking like you
I
just.
think it's one thing to have a preference and another thing to discount them. Like
Nah,
you probably just don't prefer dark skinned women.
But somebody told me one
It could be-
time.
It could be programmed.
No, somebody
Right.
told me exactly. Somebody told me one
programmed.
time your preference is programmed.
Absolutely.
And I was arguing with her back and forth, like we was going at it, and
she
she's
made
like,
it
"Your-"
make sense.
I can
yeah,
see
she
that.
did. She said, but your preference is programmed in. I mean, your preference is rooted in you being conditioned that way.
Yes.
And I'm like, nah, but
I can see
fuck, because we have been like it's just in us. Like again, like. This bitch was on crack for 24 hours, but these niggas did not like Wanda was fucked
Oh,
up,
I
nigga.
remember Wanda.
Wanda motherfucking lips was white, like Wanda
we
was.
talking about holiday.
No, we talking about in Snowfall.
Snowfall.
Like Wanda's lips was fucked up, like, and this bitch was on crack, got kicked in the nose. Still, like the nigga was like, "She, wow, you talking about the fine
Even with the
bitch?"
blood on her face, she was still cute.
She was still cute, and it's like there's always redemption for this light skinned bride, but it was think about in Django, Kerry Washington. Now, although Kerry Washington is on the lighter side, she's more brown, but she's lighter. But even her as a slave, it was like.
She was a fine ass
She was a fine ass slave. Like
Compared
she
to,
was laying in the motherfucking in the baking sun inside some ditch for however long, maybe a
it's
day.
you know,
And then compared to her to the other ones, and it was like
slave. What's the woman name? That was in 12 Years a Slave. The African chick.
I didn't see that movie.
Yeah.
But
You
Lupita Nyong'o,
Yeah, her.
Lupita Nyong'o,
She's
Lupita.
gorgeous.
Lupita
Like,
Nyong'o.
them compared to each other and 12 Years a Slave and Django.
I definitely think more so now they're making
They're making
they're
them
making
look
black
good. Yes,
women
I agree.
because I've always
I agree.
like with the I guess my exposure has been with the models when the models started gracing the stage and there was more
Yes.
darker.
Agreed.
To me, like when you have like good skin on a dark woman, that
looks
shit is
good.
it's so
Yeah.
sexy. And I've seen that more so in the modeling world than like entertainment. So now you're seeing it in entertainment with
Right.
like Black Panther and all the movies
They're
that are coming
coming
out.
with the nice.
No.
skin,
But even let me tell you how that's
everything
even
looks
fucked up, right? It's like it's
Yeah.
like all right, this model bride come out and she be black as night, right? And it's like, look at her skin is beautiful
That's
because
the first
she's
thing they say is
it's like her
Yeah.
skin is beautiful because she black as hell. Not she fine as fuck. Like,
'Cause
I'm
she
like,
black as
like,
hell.
I
like she
agree.
black as hell. So it was like, oh, she got good skin. Like she got clear skin. What about is she like? Tell me she fine as fuck.
No, she
like
pretty, she good,
even
she
even
gorgeous.
Serena,
I
we
love
be
her
like
too.
with Serena, we be like, man, Serena got a fat ass. Is Serena bad to you, nigga? Like is Serena fine as like nigga like?
But
this-
what is the
Serena
level of
really
fine?
attractive?
But because
like,
listen-
you got body fine, you
No,
got
no, no.
face fine.
Because
you
listen,
got,
listen
like,
how niggas
what is
describe
fine?
light skinned women versus dark skinned women. It's like
And,
like so even like you watching? Do you watch? You said you don't watch this show. Married at First Sight, right?
Mhm.
There's
I've seen it
the
before.
dark skinned chick that's on there now, right? The dad was like, "Oh, well, she got a nice ass body, nigga." And then it was like, but it is not a light skinned girl on there. I don't think it's just white girls. But if you think
There are
about,
plenty of light skinned women who are literally butterfaces.
I
everything
agree, but I'm
about her
saying,
is great,
her
saying face.
when we talk about light skin, it's like, oh, she bad as hell. We don't qualify it with she got a fat ass, nigga. We be like, oh, she bad as hell, nigga. Oh, she sexy, she fine, she this, she that.
A show that just recently came out debunks all that.
What's
What?
that?
P-Valley.
Man,
Down in the
1,
valley, but
2,
they good
check
for
So,
one,
what are you
naked.
saying?
3,
1,
4.
2, break 'em.
As
It's
far as
all
the
3,
about
4,
face.
break.
Yeah.
Mercedes.
Oh, yeah, Mississippi. We don't look at them like, because Mississippi ain't got no ass, but niggas don't look at her and say Mississippi got a nice ass. That ain't the first thing they say. They say that motherfucker fine.
Exactly, but that's when you making my point.
How?
Because that's what I'm saying. When you say
she was fine.
who?
Mississippi.
Mississippi, not
Mississippi
I'm
ain't
thinking
even
about.
that fine. to
No,
me.
not the light skinned one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
which one is it?
That's the one who with the with the murder guy. Who
Okay. Crooked. Okay.
Yeah. But she ain't even that fine to me.
Yes, you are right, LaShawn
Dark
Robinson.
skinned
P.
women are more sexualized.
Absolutely.
So,
We be like, she got a fat old ass, nigga. She got a big old donkey ass, big donkey ass motherfucker. But with light skin, we be like, God, she's so fucking gorgeous, dude. Like, fucking, look how fucking fine she is.
I mean, if you look at it, look how they portray. What's the black woman name? Mercedes and all
light skin.
look
yeah.
how soft and innocent they treat all of them.
Exactly.
And
That's
then how
Right.
loud and little rough that they treat Mercedes.
Yep.
Well, not treat her, but they portray
Her
her
character.
it's just dark skinned women get portrayed like that, but we all motherfucking, we should get
That's
off this
almost
topic.
that's almost like Reds and K's.
I was just about to say that with what's the fraternity movie? What we talk about? We talking
Oh,
about
I
last
never
time.
watched that bullshit.
No, not that fool.
School Days?
School Days. This is just like
yeah.
the Jigaboos and the what is it called? I can't remember the other group, but the light skin
Yeah,
and the
but
dark
that
skin.
movie addressed colorism as well too.
But that's the point that he's
Yeah.
making. It's like to that same point. It's like AKAs and Deltas looked at like aggressive versus like cute, dainty housewives.
What dark skin with natural. That's
Right. To fight
Shout
the
out
power,
to
the
Dina.
women's
Dina
empowerment
said dark
movement.
skinned women appeal to men sexually. It's the fetish, like darker skin is forbidden. I definitely
That's
feel
all white. That's
Say
what
that
I
one
think
more
that's
time.
what white
Dark skinned
guys.
women appeal to a man's what?
No, she said dark skinned women appeal to men sexually. It's like the fetish. It's like the fetish. The darker skin is forbidden.
That's like when white guys only want to date a black woman just to say.
But I think that's what she's saying is kind of stemming from. It's like, you know, when you realize where the root of this is all coming from, it should make us as a culture do some internal looking back at ourselves to say, why am I treating if you can come out your mouth as a black man and say I love black women, then you need to encompass all black women. And you need to check your own self to say, you know what, I need to be more accountable within and of myself to recognize when the fucking system is playing me against something that I say I love. Because if it's black women, then it's light skinned black women, it's dark skinned black women, it's mixed black women.
You're talking
If
to
you
the men
identify
who just got a preference, right?
no. Preference is one thing, but again, like I said, your preference is programmed.
But I
So
think
you have to literally get to the root of it all.
But I think that some women play to that programming, and that's what we're unattracted to. We're not necessarily unattracted to our programming from society or from entertainment industry, what they put out there and what they want us to see. Some men are like, no, the women are now programmed to act like what we see, and we're not attracted to that. We're not attracted to that strong, black, dark skin. I can do it by myself. I don't need a man. I'm not attracted to that. It's not because she's dark skinned. It's because she has that dark skin mentality that society portrays. She's embodying that.
This is real dangerous.
She's embodying that, and I don't. It's not. I'm attracted to a dark skinned woman. I'm attracted to whatever you're embodying right now. That entertainment also portrays out there. I'm not attracted to.
I mean, I agree. There's a persona that's attached to that as well too.
That's like when black guys act like niggas.
When black guys act like niggas,
like thugs.
Okay,
like
right.
thugs.
As opposed to the light skinned guys.
Because black guys in general.
Oh, okay.
You know, a lot of white people think black men are thugs. So
Right.
some black men act like thugs, and then white people like, see, I told you. So you're saying there's some some
nigga.
dark skinned aggressive women.
Oh, this nigga done set the motherfucking shit off. I knew it. That's what I was trying to escape out of this.
What is dark skin mentality? What's up, LaShawn?
They ain't go.
Shout out. Listen,
Nigga, the shit said.
let me press.
We just talked about it. For you to even ask that question, for you to even ask that question.
No, you fucked that in right. I ain't gonna lie, you went ham on that. Like you was on your own island on that one.
I just explained it.
Nah, because I got what you were saying, and I know you wasn't saying that specifically, but I got what you were saying.
Mm-hmm.
But I do want to know. I mean, because you're saying when you say acting dark skin, which you didn't actually say that, but I knew what you meant when what's portrayed, not what it actually is.
Right.
Okay, I got you.
But you as a person, you're taking on the role that society or the entertainment industry puts out there. You're acting like that here.
No,
it's not because you're dark skinned I don't like you. It's because
you're actually living that stereotype.
You're living that stereotype. I don't like that.
But I don't think that has anything to do with. It's just how you are. Like I don't think that's a dark. Like
I think some motherfuckers look at what they see. Because what they see themselves. They see themselves in this role. They see themselves in this position. As a black society, we're not used to seeing ourselves on screen until recently. So I think some people I've always wanted to be that person. I've always wanted to act like that. I've never had the confidence to do that. But now I'm going to do that because I see how it's being done.
I think that we have. Beyonce is a beautiful. Beyonce is a beautiful light-skinned woman, and she came out with all my ladies independent. Throw your hands up at me. So I don't think that's a light skin or dark skin thing. I think that's just some women are tougher than other women.
How do we get there?
Because you're saying that a dark skin there's a dark skin mentality, and I don't think that's correct.
Centered around we're independent, we're strong, we got to do that. So when you said that, you're
making it seem like dark skinned women are harder and more callous than other women. And then you're saying that they are feeding into a certain stereotype. When I don't agree with that, I think there's light skinned women that be wilding. I think there's dark skinned women that be wilding, and
I think there's light-skinned women that are very ratchet, and I think there's dark-skinned women that are very ratchet.
But that's not a dark-skinned mentality, as you stated.
But but we're talking about the portrayal of it.
That's what I'm right.
Stereotype.
Right. So
and I think a lot of people feed into that.
I agree, but if we say, all right, in every movie there's because in every Tyler Perry movie there's the dark skinned nigga's terrible, then the light skinned niggas come stage today, right?
Right.
So if Ryan acted
and there's some niggas that act like that.
If Ryan acted like that doesn't mean he's portraying a stereotype.
Yes, you are.
He's being him.
Okay, so you're taking it the wrong way. You're taking it as I believe that. I'm not taking it I believe. I'm taking it as that's what society is putting out there. And there are women of that caliber that act like that. That's what I'm going to try to
But you say that exactly. You're saying that there's women that act like that and they are taking on that stereotype when I don't think that's a specific stereotype. I think that is something that maybe all women encompass. I'm independent. I'm strong. Maybe she was treated badly by her first baby daddy.
But we have to look at the notion of, and I understand what Briscoe is trying to say in regards that the reflection that is shown in society is that the dark-skinned woman has it harder, which means she has to fight more, which means she has to prove herself more,
which is true,
which means she has to stand on her own, set aside. So I understand the mentality.
So with that,
wait a minute. Okay. The mentality that you're talking about is in understanding their plight because of colorism.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You feel like in society, of the people that you've been around, met in your 30-something years of life, you haven't felt that you've seen that.
No.
That portrayal.
I think because I have.
You just talked about that like a couple of weeks ago. We was talking about the black women with the hairs and the naturals and the women that's got them on the front fork of the line and I want to fight the power. Like,
but I don't think that's a dark skin.
That's exactly what you were talking about.
I did not say. I don't think that's a dark skin mentality. I think that here's the thing. I'm different, but I'm different. Somebody like ESPN to bring up the old shit.
Yes,
I think that women in general have encompassed a certain mentality because all women feel like, these motherfuckers is picking on me because
okay, but wait a minute. But here's the thing, and I'm gonna help y'all bring it home.
Patriarchy.
Light-skinned women are heard when they do that. Dark-skinned women are not.
I agree.
So
exactly.
Right. So what's happening is in the
they gotta scream louder, motherfucker.
Right. So when they scream louder, then they're now looked at
look at the scary bitch
as
Serena.
the angry black woman.
Serena, when she went out when the motherfucking line judge was fucking her over,
She cussed that motherfucker.
when she went ham and she went ham, it was like, oh my god, look how scary she is.
But then look at the white.
And the white girl did it against Serena? The white girl did it against Serena, and it was like, look how passionate. Look how passionate she is. It's the same thing with Cam Newton, right? When Cam Newton, motherfucker, put the goddamn towel on and said he be mad and shit, but Cam Newton has never stepped across the line like Tom Brady has. Tom Brady has cussed out players, coaches, a referee. They don't give a fuck. It's like, God, look how passionate Tom Brady, Thomas is about the game.
But that's the same thing they do with black and white. When we talk about with the firing of the coaches. This coach was fired. This coach was mutual agreement. They let go. Both situations happened. Both of them was fired. White coach, black coach. Black coach was fired. The white coach was let go.
So that's basically what do you say?
Should they do it with us when people getting arrested? When you get arrested as a black man, all your charges come up. When you get arrested as a white person, none of that shit come up.
You get killed as a black man by a white person. All your charges come
up. Or
right.
when you kill your whole family and then kill yourself, they always put the picture of you and your family up. And they always put your whole family portrait. God, why did he snap like this? We have to get to the root of it. And then when you black, the motherfuckers be like, man, his daddy did steal a loaf of bread back in '79. So look at this nigga's daddy mugshot. Look at his daddy mugshot, nigga. He ain't get arrested, but look at his fucking daddy.
In regards to all of this, I think what we should have to do moving forward is be more conscious of the fight that we're going through as people of color in the culture. All together. Yeah. And if you see a beautiful black woman and she's dark skinned, like I think it's your due diligence as a black man to look at her and uplift her and acknowledge her and say to her, you are beautiful, you are gorgeous, you are, you know what I'm saying? You are, if she appeals to you in that way, let her know that, acknowledge her in that. Nigga. Because I think more often than not, we need to find a balance in a way to be more encouraging to one another so that we can unify this thing and not continue to just argue about the fact that present the fact that this colorism exists. We know why it exists, but at this point we need to break the cycle and do our due diligence. If a black woman is beautiful, no matter her skin tone and shade, acknowledge it. I got a comment with that.
I agree.
I got a comment with that.
What the fuck? How can you not?
You can't do that in relationship.
What can you come back with that? Besides, you're absolutely fucking right.
This is what I'm not saying that you're not right. You are absolutely fucking right.
What is the but?
Can we do that? Because I've definitely been in the store and have tried to compliment a woman and she act like I was trying to fucking get her fucking phone number. I was like, no, I like your boots. They look cute. I give a fuck about you or what you're doing. I just wanted to compliment you. But some women can't take that compliment. They're like, why are you trying to holler at me?
You can't look at that. I think
you have to look past that. At some point, you have to have empathy and literally say, if you can sit here right now and say, you are conditioned to believe within and of yourself. As a black man, you should look at that black woman and say, you know what? She doesn't feel she's deserving of this. Without there being something.
No.
I'm like, bitch, what the fuck is your problem?
But that's the problem.
Why?
Because for me, I look at black men. When I look at a black man and I literally say to a black man, you know what, King, you are absolutely amazing. You are awesome and you are fine. And he look at me and he be like, man, what the fuck you talking about?
Said no man ever. Said no man ever.
That is not
niggas be
said no man ever.
Wait a minute. No.
You're not used to that?
Yes. Like, come on.
Yeah, I would be thrown the fuck off. Ain't nobody ever told me that.
Nah,
hold on, wait. Like, you mean as a partner, or as like just a random dude you talk to?
You just said just going to
yeah.
So as a random dude I talk to, if another dude is not used to feeling like he is deserving of such things, he is literally going to take the compliment and literally redirect it and be like, what the fuck is this chick talking about?
No. Said no man ever.
I'm telling you about my experience. And
I totally
But you do the same thing with me when I tell you about my experience and I tell you you're the one-off scenario. You swear every woman is like you. Or you swear there's a million women out there like you. There's not.
I know, but I still do my due diligence in knowing that when I run across a man who I can literally recognize, you know what, he feels he's not deserving. I literally will be able to tell him, you know what, I get it. I still love you. I still think you are amazing and you are deserving. Have a great day, King.
I think that
move on.
I think that we have to.
Not well, bitch. Fuck you. Then.
No, maybe the bitch fuck you come into where you act like I'm disrupting your day by giving you a fucking compliment.
No. I think maybe we should just
what
start
are you
by
talking about right now?
We should stop by quantifying like this dark skinned woman by damn she got a fat ass, and that would probably go a long way by not being like, ooh, this light skinned bitch beautiful, but this bitch got a fat ass. Like. That probably would go.
Both of them look like Michael Jackson.
I got a light skinned friend look like Michael. Okay, but next subject.
What is it, Ryan?
Social media and shit.
That shit was hilarious. I got it. I had something I want to say, man.
Go ahead.
I ain't gonna go back to it.
Wait, we do a spot.
For some reason today, why are you trying to be Captain Saberho today?
Because I prefer dark skinned women. I cannot stand light skinned women.
You trying to save your ass right now. You trying to make sure that you're on the right side of the fence.
No, I am a light skinned woman hater. I'm not going to even lie to you. I cannot stand light skinned women. They get on my fucking nerves.
All right, so Oz with our sponsor. Go ahead.
All right, we got a good sponsor this week.
Hey, that bottle's still open.
She's right here. We got this last minute, because I didn't think we had one, but it's last minute. We got one from Quashante.
Quashante.
Yes, Quashante.
Can you spell it? I'm not gonna.
She sent me an email in a cash app. So I don't.
That's what's up. It's probably like it probably ain't even Quashante.
It's
sorry, go ahead.
Quashante Portia Mercedes Jenkins. She has a shop on Betty's Ford Road. And it's called Curl Up and Die. She has a
Curl Up and what?
Curl Up and Die.
Curl Up and Die.
Yeah, Curl Up and Die. She do hair.
Okay.
Shout out to Quashante.
Quashante.
She has some rules.
Okay. What is okay?
If you come in for a sew-in, you have to have your hair washed, braided, and you have to come with the hair, and also you have to have it partially sewn in before she can do. Stop! Come on now! Come on now!
She got to have it.
You have to partially. So she's gonna finish it, but you gotta have.
She ain't gonna start it.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want your hair braided, it has to be washed, and then somebody got to start the braids first.
The front?
Yeah, like, just the front, and then she's gonna add the rest in. She's gonna add the
like just like not mid, but
yeah, so she's gonna add the rest in. The bread to start.
Because I be wanting to know
clarity.
I need clarity. Like I don't want you to skip nothing. Because I need to understand what
you got it.
The fuck's going on. Now sometimes Oz be getting real bland. He don't go to deets. I need the deets.
They don't give me deets. They just give me the. They just give me the.
You do a hell of a job of making it up, though. I mean, like as far as filling in everything for them.
You got to.
It sound like you give them the form and it's got 6 things on it and they filled out 2.
And basically sometimes that happens and it'd be too late for me to send it back.
Money.
And they pay the money, so I gotta fill it in. Quashante does not have wash bowls inside of the shop because this was a Subway. So come on, man, come on, y'all, for real.
The place was a Subway.
Because I just added it to the group, so
you got to wash your hair out the bat like a dog.
No, you have to come with it washed. She also don't have mirrors.
So you can't see your shit when you get it done. You got to trust the process.
Bruce gonna cut this nigga off.
I think she gets
every state.
Her name Quashante?
Quashante.
Let her finish. Let go ahead and finish, man. She paying us for this.
Okay. Quashante.
I think they call it Quay.
That's the shop Lauren Stanton started in.
Y'all business owners better make sure y'all
for real, man. Y'all fucking y'all in that bullshit again. All right,
like for real.
All right. So again, she also stated that if you need your hair cut, it has to be partially cut already, and then she gonna cut the rest.
What is partially cut?
She need a pattern to follow.
Yeah, she kind of, you know what I mean? Quashante just got out of school. So she really starting her business. So that's why she was able to get the old Subway. And so she didn't have all the money to get the rest of the supplies. So
I got a question, Oz.
Okay.
Do she keep her hair products in the dispensers?
In the Subway?
Is that how she keep them
They
organized?
stay fresh. They stay fresh.
Did she put them in the containers where it was organized and like?
Yeah, we gonna have to get her money back.
Yeah, it's over with.
I think that would be real dope. Like if I walked in there and she like pulled that little hatch up and she had all her like hair bows and her bobby pins and her oils and you know what I'm saying, all in a little like.
It sounds like Quashante really don't need all that stuff because you're gonna be doing that yourself. So
try to help her.
she don't. Also, Quashante don't really. She says she don't got hot water running right now. Right now.
Cold is good for the hair. Cold is
right
good.
now, she don't got hot water. So, the bread smell will be gone after a couple hairstyles. You know what I mean? Like it still got that. It still got that whole
Subway
wheat smell. You know what I mean? But
can you pick what smell that you accommodate? Like, can I get the Monterey cheese bread smell? The white whole wheat.
I think that's enough of my sponsor. We get the point.
Go ahead, refund, sis.
We got the refund.
Hey, listen.
Man, y'all know, don't ever want to support black businessmen. Y'all be on that bullshit.
I think all her prices need to be half off.
No, she charging $180 for straight.
No, that shit need to be half off.
No, but you know what though? On a serious note though, if you do need your hair done, don't go to that motherfucker. But Lauren hook you up. Lauren, she's in there. So Lauren Stanton.
Yeah, she in there. She just told me stop doing drugs.
She started out in that shop, but she hook you up.
She started what?
She started off at Croissant.
She started at Subway?
Mm-hmm. She started out there.
Well, it's not Subway. What's the name again?
It's
curl up and die.
So what's the curl up and die?
It's curl, they dye your hair.
Oh, curl up and die.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out.
That's a dope name, though.
I thought like your shit so fucked up, like you got to curl up and cry about this shit.
She curling your shit and she dying your shit.
That's dope.
Curling your motherfucker and she dying that bitch. I
that.
respect it. Shout out to Quashante Mercedes.
Quashante Mercedes Jenkins.
Yeah.
I bet she drive a Honda Accord.
Nah, she drive an Altima. She a Delta.
Why you said an Altima?
She Delta.
And next.
She went to JCSU.
Here we go.
Dark skin.
It's a real Altima.
That's a real
It's
name of a shop.
It's a real.
No, somebody said I went to a shop called Curl Up and Die in Greensboro freshman year at A&T, and they rolled my hair so tight I couldn't comb my hair out. I had to wear a hat for 2 weeks.
She about curled up and died.
Maybe Quashante has moved on and has gotten better since then. She was probably operating illegally back then, but now she's back.
She's in Charlotte now.
She's back with her actual license, so shout out to Quashante.
Boy, you hell.
Man, go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh,
You see me
was
screenshot
good,
of
yo.
that. Boy,
good.
you are hell. Red drive Ultimas,
Y'all
Cage
good.
driving compressor, in Mercedes compressor.
Yeah.
Y'all are terrible.
How many Cage you know drive a compressor Mercedes?
All of
At least
them.
5.
And it's a silver one, too.
Oh, white.
All Delta's got all the red Altima with the hands on it in the front.
Y'all done.
You got the Toyota
No, but
Camry.
hold on.
They got the Toyota Camrys.
No, but hold on. I sent me a screenshot. Was it 2 days ago? 2 days ago. About no, you didn't send me a screenshot. You mentioned me on fucking Twitter. 2 days ago about a woman said, why can't she's like, why can't men like women's pictures when they're in a relationship?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And there was
Yep. She was mad that her dude. I seen so it was. I think it started out as a TikTok. The girl for Valentine's Day printed out every picture her dude liked.
Golly, that's a lot.
And put it like it was like a stick, and then she put the the picture on it, and then she stuck it in the styrofoam, and it showed her making the shit, and she put out all the shit that her dude like.
She made a whole presentation?
And she did. For Valentine's Day, nonetheless.
You had a whole what?
Yeah, women are terrorists, so.
Dang.
Why do you do that?
Because women are fucking
It's
unstable.
social media though. Why you? This what you fucking your own?
Oh, no. That's what y'all fuck up y'all mentalities for too, because y'all look at social media and you think what you see on there is an exact representation of what is factually
We don't.
represented.
We just want to see some
Where
facts.
the fuck
Okay,
that
so
come
wait, I got it.
Wait, hold on. Wait, where'd that come from? We just talking about liking a picture and moving the fuck on. What they got to do with it?
Look, like, I go boop, and then
It just keeps going. I don't look at them like,
oh my God, I wish my girlfriend looked like
that's
that.
what the reality should be, or that's my new reality. No, nigga. Right,
Okay,
and
so
keep
can we
scrolling.
admit at some point
But where the fuck that come from?
it came from the fact that when you are online in social media and you're literally like we have these conversations and it's like here's the references. Well, on Black Twitter it said ABCXYZ. Well, on this it said ABCX. On this social media platform it said ABCXYZ. Where according to social media ABCXYZ. So when you look at the fact that subconsciously on a level you're literally looking at pictures and you're looking at certain things in the social media aspect and you're scrolling and it's titties and ass like oh shit, oh my god damn, look, ooh. The psychological concept behind it is if that's what you're being inundated with, that if I am your girl and I'm literally watching you scroll on social media all the time. And in your scrolls, the only thing that you're doing is liking stuff. At some point, I am going to feel a certain type of way as your girl to say, what do you get out of this shit?
Nothing, because you know what it is.
That is not
Women have taken any mindless thing that men do.
It is not mindless.
And
it is not mindless.
And will demonize the fuck out. Like if you go to the bar too much, women, and you just want to get the fuck away after work, women be like, oh my God, every single time you go to the bar, every motherfucking night.
It must be bitches at the bar.
It must be bitches at the bar.
And it only be two nights out of
the week, but you there every
night.
single motherfucking night. If you motherfucking play video games too much, this nigga don't never be with his family. All he do is play Madden with his friends. Every single motherfucking.
They swear y'all be over there at the same house playing Madden. No, nigga, we can play online.
Online, I be at the crib, nigga. I can hear my kid if he bump his motherfucking head, because that's how I watch him anyway. If I hear his motherfucking head hit the ground, and I know I gotta go check on him. I gotta put the game on pause. That's how I know. If you motherfucking, anything you do as a man, we do, mine as women just, oh my God. Every single time you be on Instagram scrolling, looking for bitches. I just like the bitch picture with 1.6 million followers. The bitch got 1.6 million followers. What the fuck is she gonna do? Message me? She gonna DM me?
Okay, you ready? Here's why most women think that way. Because it's a nigga who liked her picture. Mm-hmm. And sent her a text message and said, damn, you look real good.
So because I didn't like her picture.
No, I'm just saying.
Okay.
The mentality behind it is their experience of, I know a dude that's in a relationship with somebody, that loves somebody, but he likes my picture and then he sends me a message.
So that's like me
right?
saying I know
so
a
you're
chick
thinking
that
you're thinking that she's thinking that you're doing the same thing because you like their pictures, that you're doing
somebody
the same thing
else
a nigga did it to her.
So
somebody else.
Because some random nigga.
No. Here's the thing. I honestly feel like
first of all, how do you get your fucking number?
There definitely are women who, because of other places of insecurities that they have had in prior relationships.
I don't got here no more. There it is.
There you go.
That means it's honesty.
You answered
okay,
it's
all
accountable.
right.
Yes.
Okay.
There are those women that have that. I'm absolutely
all of them. 100%.
No, it is not.
103%.
Shut the fuck up, eyes. That is not it.
Every single woman.
So there are those women that do that and deal in that aspect. There definitely men who operate in insecurities in relationships as well too. But I'm saying when a woman does that, that could definitely be an option as far as her not owning her shit from her past experiences. However, there are also issues as well where, as a woman, you literally have experienced a dude who is in a full-blown relationship text you and like your literally like all your fucking pictures or like most of your fucking pictures, then text you and want to get up with you. Damn, you looking good. Damn, you doing this. Damn, you doing that.
So I got this. So I got this. There are certain certain realities, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have your reality, and then there's the reality that actually happens. Mm-hmm. So just because you see what's happening on your end, there's a guy that you may not know that likes your pictures and send you a message doesn't necessarily mean that because I'm doing that same concept, I'm liking pictures, that I'm following through and doing what this guy is doing. I think
you need to have that conversation with your girl.
No, even if you do have that conversation, it's still not. It doesn't matter. It does matter because
people view social media in different lights.
You can have that conversation and it still will be a problem that you're liking pictures.
Again, if you literally, so we have to acknowledge we are in a social media age. So you have to have conversations.
Do you realize how petty that is?
Right. People are petty. People are petty and shallow on so many people. Men are fucking shallow and petty as well too. So,
because I don't give a fuck what pictures you liking on Instagram or Facebook.
No. There are some men who don't, but there are some men who do. They are literally.
There's not a vast majority. I don't.
I've never met a nigga that was like, man, my girl was liking pictures on Instagram. I got mad.
Ladies, please help me out.
I'm not saying.
Look, I don't even give a fuck, and I don't even know if you can look.
You go look and see.
Wait. I'm here again. I'm not saying that it doesn't happen, but let's talk about you again. We're talking about the percentage that you are.
At this point, I am asking the ladies that are on the live right now. Please do y'all due diligence. I bet
Adam and Eve had the most insecure ass relationship. It's bitches over at the apple tree. That's why we both going, because it's probably bitches, demon bitches over there. That's why. Oh, it's angel bitches.
Yep, and Adam was over there too.
It's angel bitches at the apple tree. Oh, so you want to eat apples with angel bitches?
And here go Adam. Oh shit. Oh, so Eve, you really over there letting that fucking snake get real close to you?
No,
like
that nigga didn't give a fuck. That's why she ate the damn apple. The nigga she
didn't care, so she went to eat the apple.
Exactly. Get his attention. I only did it because you wasn't paying me no attention.
Y'all, so is there not any accountability on the man's part?
I've never had a conversation with my homeboy that said, nigga, dog, hey, man, dog, me and my girl was liking too many pictures. I got mad. I told her she got to get off Instagram. I've never had that conversation, but I've heard women, and it's 1,000 women on Instagram. Like, if you like, and I've been in relationships, and I'm in a relationship, if you like them bitches' pictures, that means you must want to fuck her.
You
want to fuck her.
Like, literally do this shit. I saw old dude like your little ugly ass picture the other day.
What they got to do with you liking the picture, though?
Again,
right, that's different.
Hold on.
Different though.
Hold on. But wait a minute. But then it goes back to after he says that, then it's and you liked his pictures too. Okay. I
don't think that's the replay.
I see you.
Go back and look and
see you. Okay. That's how you moving? That's what you doing? Like
that's not the conversation.
Oh my God! Like, please make sure.
I'm not saying that.
Thank you, LaShawn.
Hey, no.
Do this.
You know what happens?
You're so petty.
You know what happens? It's probably a nigga like me that be having to get out of some shit that gotta bring some petty shit up there to get out of it. I don't give a fuck though, but I just gotta take the heat off me.
One up.
I gotta you was liking that nigga pictures. What the fuck, bitch? Stupid bitch.
I think the denial that men have,
you gotta use
it as deflection. You was like, in this nigga picture, ain't this the nigga you was fucking back in '96, bitch?
It is so crazy. Like, men be in so much denial about what we experience as women. And then the fucked up shit is when we tell y'all we experience this, y'all fucking discount our
because we don't give a fuck. You know why we don't give a fuck?
That's the problem, but when you don't give a fuck, then you find yourself in situations where since you don't give a fuck, that whole don't give a fuck mentality trickles down in other places because you don't give a fuck. We telling you this is our experience. And the whole thing you said,
y'all do the same thing. You do the same thing. When we up here talking about women and you be like, women don't do that, I be telling you, you are the fucking 10% that does what you're talking about.
At least obviously be on that shit too.
She discounts your experience.
Yeah. You do that.
You do that. I would literally validate what you're saying in a sense that if it is not an apply to all. Like,
I tell you that.
But And the fact that it's not an apply to all, I'm literally not looking at the situation, and I'm not saying, oh my God, like this is what y'all do to me is y'all literally be like, this applies to most women. Fucking eyes literally be like, this is all.
Every single one. 136%. I don't give a fuck.
And here I am like, you know what, Briscoe, I agree with you. There are some women that do this. But then there are also some women that operate in this capacity. And then here go I. Nah, fuck that shit.
What did you got to do is get in a relationship with an insecure bride that want to give you threesomes all the time.
What? Where did that come from?
This is why. Like, I can't. Like,
please connect this. Please connect this. You keep knocking shit over.
Get in a relationship with an insecure bride, she's gonna give you threesomes every week. And then you can like all the pictures you want. But it's
anyways, get back to it.
Hey, I know a chick that gave her man a threesome and he got the other chick pregnant.
Oh,
wow.
That's crazy, ain't it?
That's a real nigga
like,
for you.
That wasn't even a movie. That was like real life. I seen somebody on Twitter talking about that.
That's a real nigga.
So what do you do?
Motherfucker, y'all raise it together, nigga. Y'all together. Y'all move in together.
Right, you sister wife.
Y'all,
Y'all gotta figure that shit
we
out.
all sleep in the same bed.
That's your sister wife now.
We got a California
Y'all got
king.
a polygamous
I think
relationship.
that's so fucked up that you would do some shit like that. And then
hold on, wait.
And then
women
women do what? That you would impregnate the girl.
Wait a minute. It's not like I purposely impregnated her. Yes, we fuck raw, but we all fuck raw. Me and my girl and this chick. It wasn't like I chose to get her pregnant. Like, yeah, I'm getting this bitch pregnant tonight.
Only unless you nutted in her on purpose.
Thank you.
If it was pre-cum, I get it.
Thank you.
No,
you intentionally nut. No, I'm saying you intentionally.
If you did. I say if
right,
you did.
So if you intentionally nut in a girl on purpose and you don't know, it's different if she like. It's different if she like. I'm on birth control. I'm safe. You know, this is cool. Right. But if you know she not practicing any kind of contraceptives and you like, oh, raw dog, let's do this.
I'm letting her instead of your girl.
I would assume it's a part of the rule if you have a threesome, you nutting your girl.
Right. True.
You don't nut.
You don't finish in the other one.
Yeah, you nut put on both.
That's what that nigga did. That nigga wanted to fuck her all along
he wanted to. My pussy better than mine, so you had another hook.
Lo said the chick might be ovulating. Lo is still coming back from the first live we did where she said she got pregnant off of pre-cum.
I know, right? We empathize with you, boo.
All right, shout out to Lo. Lo is loyal to the group.
Get back to the
top. How the hell you need your hair done?
For sure. No, definitely holler at Lo if you need your shit done.
Was so great in the beginning.
Right.
Now he is a king of petty.
I'm the most toxic nigga you ever gonna meet. And I don't give a fuck because you know what y'all call toxic is me just motherfucking saying what the fuck I gotta say. And if that's what the fuck I gotta say, I'm gonna say it.
Get back to the topic at hand. Talking about social media.
Social media, if you liking pictures.
My thing is this. I'm not saying that there aren't men that have that mentality.
No, clearly you just told me that niggas don't do that shit. No,
this is what I'm saying. I think we like pictures.
It's some light skin exactly.
We like pictures, but that's not necessarily what we want. We like that. That's what we like to look at and see and interact with on social media. But that's not necessarily what we want in a partner, in a relationship, in the person that I'm fucking with. And that has been that. I hope that's conveyed in your relationship. Like, look, I may like these things, but that's not what I want in life. Yes, it's something good to look at. It's something that I want to see on social media. But that's not what I want in life. And if that's conveyed and you're still getting a pissy ass attitude about this shit, I think that's just stupid.
Like, if I wanted it, I would go get it.
Correct. That's what I really wanted, but that's not what I would try.
If I wanted it, I would either go get it or try to convince you to look like that.
Right. And if that's not happening, then you need to believe what I'm telling you, as opposed to you just get mad because I'm fucking liking pictures. Like, get over it.
It's just a like. It's just like that's what.
I mean, as long as that energy is in reciprocity, then it should be cool.
But I feel like it's always a reciprocity because it doesn't come from. I don't think. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I don't think the male is the first one to be like, "You liking all these niggas' pictures." I think in a relationship, the woman is always the first one to say, "Why are you liking these pictures?"
But do women equate a like to compliment the woman in public?
Say it one more time.
Does women equate a like on social media? To complimenting a woman in public, like
if I like a chick on social media, I do the same thing in public.
Yeah, like
flirt with her in public.
Well, not necessarily flirt with her, just go, oh, I like that. or you can look cute today.
So okay,
I don't know.
They equate the same. If they do equate the same, I can get it then.
Right, but you have to literally. You have to ask the person that you're in a relationship with, how is it that you see likes on social media? When somebody hearts your shit, does that mean something to you?
No, women do it all the time.
Again, you gotta ask your chick, because we are living in a 2021, a world where social media exists. And so you literally have to ask your girl, listen, how do you feel about like likes and comments and me like liking and other stuff? Like, let's talk about how our relationship looks as a reflection of social media.
Can I tell a story?
Because you might have to ask.
Yeah, you got
You
to ask.
know, because they might have an insecurity about it, so you have to adjust it.
Exactly.
So I get it, but it's still bullshit. But I get it.
Can I tell a quick story, guys?
Please.
You haven't told a story in a while.
I know. So my ex-girlfriend, right? She used to. I was having this conversation when I was like, no, she got up the conversation with me. It's crazy because I was having a conversation with her, and I was like, man, my boy blank. His wife be motherfucking tripping every time he likes some shit. You know what I mean? I'm glad my girl don't be like, she was like, yeah, I don't be tripping about that shit. Probably 4 months later, she was like, it's liking bitches' pictures. That's what we doing. We liking. And I'm sitting there like, you just lied to me, you Aquarius demon. Why the fuck would you lie to me like that? Like, I thought I had something different, and now I don't got nothing different. I got the same shit that everybody else got.
Thought you was different.
I got the same shit that everybody else got. Headache. Like, women not gonna keep it real with you at the beginning of a relationship. So niggas don't ever have that conversation. Just say, they always gonna lie to you. I don't give a fuck about social media. I don't even be on there like that until you on there. Then they motherfucking stalking your shit.
Hold on. So Dina Williams said it's the content of how many likes one person gets in an amount of time. What the fuck does that mean?
Okay, so here's what she's saying. It's when you look at a picture and you realize that your dude done looked up Kayshawn's profile.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you.
Wait a minute. Mm-hmm. And he went through her pictures and like 85 of the 100 pictures.
Niggas still doing it?
Within the...
Leaving their phone number on the 85 week old picture.
Within what?
Within the first 10 minutes of him being there.
Is that not what you're supposed to do?
Hey, remember back in the day when you used to have to leave your phone number on an 85-week-old picture?
Wait. Who gets on social media and likes the thread?
Niggas.
If you like a picture, you go to the profile and look at the rest of the pictures.
No. Niggas be going ham. So if you go ham, they motherfucking. She might be like, oh.
Wait.
And remember chicks used to play you and be like, without playing me, but I never did that shit.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the point that I'm making. I'm talking about the thread as in like everyone else on your page. I'm not talking about like her pictures and her profile. I'm talking about everyone, like when you like her picture, you go to her profile and like all the rest of her pictures. So yeah, it's 85 pictures in 1 minute because you're on her profile. You don't go.
Yeah, but that's doing too much.
Yes, we were way
Thank you, and that's what women are saying.
No. They talking about random likes. Like if the shit pops up in my shit,
random likes.
I'm gonna like it.
But that was her comment. Her comment was saying it depends on how many.
That's the fucking point.
Nah, you like it as you scrolling your thread. You don't go to their page and then like
that is like looking at a chick.
No, because I didn't see the other stuff that you posted.
It's disrespectful.
Hey, look, wait.
You out in public and you literally gawk at a chick.
No, wait. That's two different things. Being out in public gawking at a chick and you being on social media liking pictures. Those
you're
are
gawking.
No, the fuck you're not. You're on social media. That's what it's fucking for. That's why it's a like button. That's why it's a fucking heart. That's the point of social media. It's not like you're in public and if society was if society was there was a heart on your fucking back and society was there was a heart on your back and you touch it and that bitch turns red, every motherfucker in the street will be touching bitches' backs because that's the fucking point. That's the
a Black Mirror
point.
episode.
That's the point. That's the point of social media, to like the fucking picture. That's why it's a like button and a fucking heart.
Nah, bro.
I think that.
So why do women put pictures on social media?
So they get attention.
To get likes.
I'm not walking down the street and then see a fine chick.
If it's a heart on her back and you're supposed to touch it.
No, I ain't doing that. I got too much pride for that.
You're talking about that now because it doesn't make sense, because it's not society. If that was society, you would fucking do it.
Nah, that's a light-skinned nigga thing, I think.
Imagine a chick walking down the street and nigga just walk around her back.
Damn, bitch, you fine.
Like she just now walked out of the house and like the first 20 minutes she got like 100 likes on her back.
Mind you, Ryan, on the back of the back, but above the heart, it says in a relationship.
Yo, I want to make a skit out of
Hell
that.
nah. You motherfucker, if that shit say in a relationship, I ain't liking that shit at all. Bitch, I want you to get out my face. I unfollow that bitch.
Right.
Hey, as soon as you get pregnant, I unfollow you on social media.
As
soon as you be like, my being my baby, so happy. Valentine's Day, I unfollow so many of y'all bitches on Valentine's Day. Look at you happy relationship bitches. Get off my motherfucking timeline, bitch. You happy relationship bitch. Get off my shit.
Oh shit, man.
Y'all are terrible, yo.
Oh my god. This shit was silly.
I gotta take my ass home.
Yeah, y'all was good people. Thank y'all so much.